Yes, we could see that Bitcoin has formed a new high after we saw this major dump towards the downside and this FUD from Binance. Bitcoin turned around and pumped towards the upside. But guys, we are going to find out what we could expect in the immediate short term, because if we go on the daily chart, we could expect two scenarios play out. We're either going to see a massive pump towards the upside and break the $30,000 level, or we're going to see this retracement all the way back down to our very important $25,000 support. So guys, we're going to find out what we could expect in the immediate short term. We're also going to look at this major FUD because yes guys, the CFTC has filed a lawsuit against Binance and CZ, but guys, we're going to find out why this could actually be positive for the price of Bitcoin. If you want to find out more, watch the video until the end, smash up the like button and subscribe, and most importantly, activate the bell so that you always stay up to date. Welcome back to B for Crypto, and yes guys, I hope you all are doing great, and we're going to start on the daily chart before we're going to look at the news. And yes, we saw that Bitcoin reached a new high, but at the moment we are facing this major resistance area. But guys, if we're going to break this major resistance towards the upside, we could expect price targets of $33,000, but we're going to look at the price movement and also the price targets after we have looked at the news. So let's go directly over to the news. And yes guys, Bitcoin price briefly hit 29,000 despite recent Binance crackdown. And if we go down, then we can see that yes guys, the increase comes despite a range of regulatory crackdowns in the recent days, such as the United States Commodities and Futures Trading Commission lawsuit against Binance and CZ. So yes guys, we can see that Binance and CZ got sued, but guys, we're going to look at the facts why this could be bullish for Bitcoin. Because yes guys, what is going to happen to Binance? A lot of people will take their funds off from Binance, and this means that they're going to take their altcoins and also the whole portfolio, and they're going to withdraw it in Bitcoin. And this means that a lot of people will liquidate all of their positions on Binance to hold position of their cryptocurrency, and this means guys that this will drive the price of Bitcoin even higher. But let's go over to the next news article to find out what is the big plan behind this major crackdown. And yes guys, these two financial institutions are preparing for the next crypto bull run. And yes guys, we can see that BlackRock and Fidelity are making a lot of progress in investing into cryptocurrencies and also offering it to their clients. So could this crackdown on the major exchanges just be a plan of the biggest asset managers and the companies that run the United States? Guys, we're going to find out exactly that, because yes, while the bear market has scared away many individual investors and financial institutions, others are now laying the groundwork on the next bull run. And yes guys, we can see that the major crackdown on some of the biggest exchanges, but guys, the biggest companies in the world, they're investing into crypto and they are totally fine. The Federal Reserve and also the big institution, they know what time it is, and they know investing into Bitcoin will be the smartest move ever. And that's why we're seeing this major crackdown on the exchanges, because guys, if you can't stop Bitcoin, the only thing that you can do is you can try to control it. And that's what they're going to do. They're trying to control all of their Bitcoin investments, that they're going to push all of these exchanges out, and they're going to offer crypto through Fidelity and BlackRock. Because yes, we can see that some of the biggest asset managers around the world, they're investing into crypto and making it even easier for all the retail investors to invest into cryptocurrencies, but they're not going to actually hold your crypto. But here we can read Fidelity Investment and BlackRock, two of the world's largest financial institutions with a combined 14 trillion in asset under management, are showing signs that they may be driving the next crypto price bull run. So guys, yes, these companies know what time it is, and if we go over to the next post, then we can see owned by BlackRock. Some of the biggest companies are owned by BlackRock because they have the highest percentage of shares. So it's obvious, on the one side you have this major crackdown on all of the crypto exchanges, and on the other side you have these influential big companies that run the whole world, that are opening their doors for cryptocurrencies. And guys, it's very clear that they just want to keep all of the crypto exchanges out, and that they want to control crypto and Bitcoin as such. Yes, crypto and Bitcoin is here to stay, and guys, if you can't stop it, you have to control it. And that's why I think we're going to see these major crackdowns on the exchanges. But guys, the time is now to exit the US dollars and also this Ponzi scheme financial system that is about to collapse. And we're going to see that the dollar currency index is going to lose its power, and that we're going to see if the dollar currency index will dump all the way back down to this major support and break it towards the downside. Bitcoin will be flying above the $30,000 level. So guys, if we're going to get this dump towards the downside, we could expect that yes, Bitcoin is going to see this major move towards the upside. But guys, let's start on the 4 for our chart. We're going to take our Fibonacci retracement levels. We're going to drag it all the way from the bottom, all the way to the swing high. And then we can see that, yes, guys, at the moment, Bitcoin broke the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. So guys, our next price target, if we're not going to hold this level, we could expect that, yes, we're going to dump all the way back down to the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. And that is usually a place where we see that Bitcoin will get this bounce towards the upside. Because yes, if we zoom out, then we can see that, yes, we have got previous resistance which now will act as support. So if we're going to hold this level, we could expect this massive pump coiling up and breaking this major resistance and reaching our $30,000 level. But guys, if we're going to see this bullish move towards the upside, we're going to see a major price target, and what we're going to go on the weekly chart. But first of all, let's look at the bearish price target if we're not going to hold the 38.2. So then we could expect a dump all the way back down to the 61.8, which is perfectly in line with this previous resistance, which now should act as support. And guys, maybe we're going to see this retracement all the way back to these levels. But guys, if we're going to break this trend line towards the downside, guys, we could expect a price target of, yes, $25,000. Because guys, if we zoom out, then we can see that, yes, we had this major move towards the upside, and the $25,000 level would be perfect support for Bitcoin. But guys, this wouldn't be the end of the world, because why? Yes, Bitcoin would still be forming a higher low, and this would still be bullish. So guys, yes, even if we're going to get this major rejection towards the downside, guys, I think that we're going to see this bullish move towards the upside, that Bitcoin is finally going to break the $30,000 level, if we're going to see this bounce exactly at the 38.2, or even that we're going to hold the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. But guys, let's go over on the weekly chart for Bitcoin, and yes guys, we're seeing that we have this major support that we had exactly in this resistance box, and previous support will turn into resistance, and that's why we can see that Bitcoin is struggling at the moment at this major resistance area. But guys, we're going to go over to the previous cycle to find out what we could expect. And yes guys, if we zoom out, then we can see that, yes, we had this previous bull run in the year 2017 where we've reached the high of $19,000, and then we saw this prolonged bear market towards the downside, and we can see that, yes, this was our value area where we had the most amount of support, which turned into resistance, and we can see that we had this bear market, and then we saw that the price of Bitcoin came all the way back up to this major resistance area where the price movement is also for the price of Bitcoin in this cycle. So afterwards we saw this massive pump towards the upside, and Bitcoin saw this massive pump of 140% towards the upside. So guys, we're going to find out what we could expect, because yes, last time where we broke this major resistance after a bear market, we saw a 140% pump towards the upside, nearly reaching our previous all-time high. So guys, if we go over to the price movement that we can see for Bitcoin at the moment, then yes guys, if we're going to see the same move, that we're going to break this major resistance with a 130% pump, we could expect that, yes guys, we're going to come all the way back up to our previous high. So guys, this is going to be a major move for Bitcoin. But first of all, I think that we're going to break this very important resistance area, and that we have to see this major test on the weekly chart of the 100 moving average. So we could expect that, yes, maybe we're going to see this consolidation and this back test of this major resistance, which will act as support. But I expect that, yes guys, we're going to see a positive price movement for Bitcoin, reaching our price target of 45 to maybe even $50,000 for Bitcoin, until we're going to see the next retracement all the way back down to these levels, and that we're going to see the next parabolic bull run start after the next halving. So guys, we could expect this major move, and it's very important that you exit this Ponzi scheme, the financial markets that we are in at the moment, and to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. And guys, if you want to buy crypto on the spot market, make sure to go down in the video description below and sign up with my BITGET link, where you'll receive a massive deposit bonus of $5,000. And guys, if you like this content, smash up the like button and subscribe. And guys, make sure to be for crypto, and we see each other in the next video.